Hey everyone, so in today's video we're breaking down the difference between physical changes and chemical changes, a key concept in chemistry that's super important for understanding how matter behaves. Now, first off, let's go over what a physical change is. So, the key thing to remember here is that a physical change affects a substance's form but not its chemical composition. That means no new substances are made. So examples of this could be if we went from ice to water, or if we dissolve sugar in water. In both of these examples, it's still water, or in the first example, it's still water. We haven't made anything new. And in the second example, the sugar is still in the water. It's just in a different form. Another example of this could be if we were to break a pencil. Like if you break a pencil, it's still a pencil, there's just two now. Or if we boil water. If you boil water, it's just going from liquid to gas. But it's still H2O. And now that we've gotten that out of the way, to summarize, the substance may change shape, state, or size, but it's still the same substance. So you just need to remember that if it stays the same, it's a physical change. And now, let's go over what a chemical change is. Let's just move this off to the side. So a chemical change, on the other hand, creates a new substance. The original material undergoes a chemical reaction. So an example of this could be if we burn wood. Since burning wood produces carbon dioxide and ash, the wood is no longer in its initial, it's no longer the wood that it initially was. So it's a new material now. Or if when iron rusts. This is another example of a chemical change because it forms iron oxide. Another example could be baking a cake. Unlike the pencil example from earlier, baking a cake, you take a bunch of things, you put them together, and you make something new. And the last example could be vinegar and baking soda reactions. And I'm not going to write that down, but that vinegar and baking soda reactions would be a chemical change because it produces carbon dioxide. So key signs for a chemical change include color change, gas production, heat or light release, and the formation of a solid. So I'll star this, but color change, gas, heat or light, and formation of solid. So if you see any one of these things, it's very safe to assume that it's a chemical change. Now let me give you an example. Let's say we're boiling an egg. Would that be a physical or a chemical change? The answer would be that it's a chemical change. The egg proteins would change structure permanently when cooked. It's not like boiling water. The water is still water. But when the actual egg proteins change, it's no longer the same egg it once was. If this helped clear things up, give it a like and subscribe for more chemistry breakdowns. Thank you.